Hello everyone, I'm Satvik Soumya, the night storyteller, and this video is all about how I started my fitness journey and how even you can implement that idea and the importance of exercise in our routine. So, it was around 2018 when I developed a kind of interest for this exercise type of things, and I started the way all will start with some mistakes. The mistake which any newbie does is that he randomly what he does is doing push-ups and any number of push-ups, doing it regularly without any diet plan, and the same was with me. So I had to research a lot about the correct forms of exercise, and I came up with my own made training program, good for a teenager. It was like I was doing weightlifting on alternate days, and then in between those alternate days, the days which I had between two weightlifting days, it was for cardio. Cardiovascular exercises that targeted our respiratory system and circulatory system. So that indeed is a good habit that I have developed so far. Previously I looked like this, a thin skinny boy, and now I look fairly good. Now stop comparing with me with some models or professional athletes, because gaining a physique like that is very much hard. And a lot of people, the gym where I go, a lot of people fantasize about being like the celebrity models, these kind of bodies. But let me tell you, this is not actually very easy to achieve. In fact, the professional athletes, the sportsmen, and the models which have these kind of physiques, they have to put a lot of work. A lot of work is put behind the screen, and they have a very different kind of lifestyle, a very different kind of diet plan, and different kind of training program. A lot of people are behind them. They have a team behind them. And I do not want to mention this point, but many a times the use of steroids has come. But in spite of all this, it is very essential for every human being to include an exercise program in his routine, however busy he might be. Otherwise, it definitely leads to a lot of problems, lot of health problems, mental problems. People people in 30s, they are suffering from diabetes 2. It's all because they are living a very sedentary lifestyle. So there are hundreds of benefits. I can't mention, there are lots of benefits of exercise. The thing that I can mention is that it makes you look physically good, it makes you stronger, it makes your bones stronger, muscles stronger, and then you feel more refreshed after a time of exercise, and it increases your mental alertness. Exercise, I have read in many researches that it releases a feel-good type of chemical in our brain. I can't recall the chemical's name, maybe dopamine or some neurotransmitters, and that helps us to feel good. And so this helps us to combat stress, anxiety, the things which our mind makes on its own, even though in real world it doesn't exist. You know what I mean? And also, one who is more inclined to do cardiovascular exercises, the number of veins, capillaries, and arteries, the number of them, they increase in that person. See, if you do not follow any type of exercise, if you do not take part in any kind of games, by that means I mean a regular kind of, a serious kind of, not that you will be just playing some volleyball, standing in the corner, and whenever the ball comes in once or twice, you're going to hit it. That's not exercise. That's not what I'm talking about. It means that even though you're doing it about 15 to 20 minutes a day, it should be very effective, you should be breaking a sweat, and it should be hard actually. So that kind of exercise, I insist whoever is watching my video to include in your routine. See, it is not a big deal to allot 15 to 20 minutes of your day for exercise. And yes, some people think that doing yoga is good. In fact, it is very good. It has been life changing for many people. I personally don't do yoga much except for increasing my stretchability, but many people have said that yoga has changed their lives. So you can even install yoga program in your routine, and it is much better than sitting on the sofa and lazily spending your day in front of TVs, in front of screen, glued to the screen. Spoil eyesight. In fact, I think the reason for my eyesight being down is because I didn't take part much in physical activities during my initial teen periods. So things are improving for me right now. My life has changed tremendously after I have included exercise programs, after I have included physical activities more in my routine. And the thing is, if anyone wants to start, it's very good they are starting. But the thing is, they should be consistent. Lots of people, they out of some New Year resolution or out of some inner spark burning in them to reduce their big gut or to become more fit, they begin with it. And it takes time for results to be shown. It takes time for in any field, anywhere. And if they are, what happens with the new ones is that since they are not taking part in any physical activity, they show more result in the initial days. In the first 1 to 3 months, they are showing very good results. They can see cuts on their bodies, muscles developing out. But after that, they reach a plateau of any human body, and then for increasing the results from there, to get a better look in front of the mirror, to be able to increase more reps, they need to work more harder, which I don't think is necessary if you are not a professional athlete or any kind of model or any kind of celebrity, whatever. I don't think it is necessary, but it is necessary to allocate at least 15 to 20 minutes in your day for exercise, for tough strenuous exercise, so that when after the finishing of that 15 to 20 minutes, you are fully drenched in sweat. That's very, very necessary, and in fact it is fun to do if you know what you are doing with those little amount of time. Lots of people, they do is that they follow the same exercise programs every day, and that becomes a kind of boredom, and then they ultimately quit. So you need to keep changing things to make things exciting. Like on day 1 you're running, and day 2 you're doing some kind of calisthenics exercises like push-ups, pull-ups, whatever, bicep curls are weightlifting program. And then on 3rd day you can do a bit of jumping exercise. I don't know, this squat jumps, so that you mix things together and things don't become boredom, a kind of boredom. Consistency is very important. Consistency is important. A lot of hurdles came in my way when I began doing this. Like even one time I sprained my leg while I was jogging. I tripped over a stone, then I fell down. It sprained my leg, and my 2 toes were broken, unfortunately. But I still didn't quit. Even though my toe was broken, I'm not exaggerating things. Even though my toe was broken, I was doing 1 leg push-ups. I was doing kind of bicep curls, and there is a railing in my house where I was doing pull-ups. It is not exaggeration, but because it has become a habit, and I cannot live without it. People who follow at least 1 to 2, 3 years of exercise program means they are fond of doing it. They do it every day, so they cannot live without them. If they quit doing exercise for 4 to 5 days, they start feeling sick, and in fact they fall sick. It has happened with me when after long corona holidays, when I went to the hostel, since our hostel did open after a long period of time, then I wasn't able to exercise as I was doing at my home, and this made me fall sick. And I then realized that it is absolutely necessary for any person to include physical exercise routine, whatever cost. Suppose if you aren't able to do it now, suppose from Monday to Saturday or Monday to Friday, you get only 15 to 20 minutes or 15 to 20 minutes or half an hour time. Then on Sundays, you can spend 2 to 3 hours doing any fun activities like swimming, running, and trekking type of activities. That really refreshes you. It makes you physically stronger, mentally stronger, emotionally more stable. There are numerous benefits. So whatever happens, make it a habit. There are kind of mini habits. If you make something a habit, then it doesn't become more a problem to keep on bringing it to your routine. Make it a habit. Even if you are not able to do 15 or 20 minutes, at least do 5 minutes, so that in the long run, it becomes a kind of habit. So I end the video now. Hope you get it. I hope you have enjoyed the video, and I will come up with a lot of more videos. So keep watching The Night Storyteller. Do support me, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then please subscribe. Thank you.